So, what's going on, everybody? How long has it been? Like 2-3 weeks? Yeah, I think that's how long it's been. And well, as you can probably tell, I'm on a different motorcycle. And so basically I've been just not in the mood to ride the Rebel lately. And well, I have been in the mood, but I kind of got tired of the Rebel, to be honest. And I've just been looking for something bigger, and I've mentioned it in probably most of my videos I made in the past month or so. And so yeah, I've just been looking for another motorcycle, and I have found me one. She is a 2003 Honda Shadow VLX 600. I either wanted a Shadow or a Harley Sportster, and this is the best deal I came across. 2003 VLX 600, 10,583 miles. When I got this motorcycle, it had like 10,400 and something. I put 100 miles on this, and just like getting used to it. I didn't film it or anything, but just been getting used to it. Rode about 100 miles. About 40 of that was the day I was riding it back from when I bought it. But man, I love this motorcycle so much. If a Honda Rebel feels small for you, I think you should definitely upgrade to this. I believe it weighs around 150 pounds more than the Rebel, and you definitely feel the weight of this. I just gotta get used to it a little bit more, but you definitely feel the weight of it. And this is a 600, the Rebel's a 250, so it's quite a bit of an upgrade, but not too much. But I think this is the perfect size for me. I don't know if I'll ever want anything bigger than this. Maybe if I go on like longer road trips. But man, I was reading reviews on this thing on like VLX 600s, and people go on trips on these all the time. Like, I'll have no problem like if I want to take a small road trip. So enough about that. I'll probably name this like a bike reveal video or something, but enough about the motorcycle. Let me tell you the story of how I bought it. So looking on Craigslist and Facebook for motorcycles, I finally came across this one on Facebook. First time I looked at it, it looked nice. It said great condition, but it was $2,000, and they didn't have the miles or the they might have had the year. They didn't have the miles or the something. It was two numbers that they didn't have. I think it was actually the price. It didn't have how many miles it was, and it didn't have a price. So I just overlooked it. So later, it was well, you're probably watching this on a Friday maybe, and it was like 2 weeks ago on a Wednesday, they finally updated it, put the correct mileage, which was like, I think it said 10,500. And so I was like, yeah, that's a decent deal. 10,500 miles, and they updated the price to $2,000. I thought, that's a heck of a deal if it's in good shape. And $2,000 was pretty much what I wanted to spend. I could have spent more, but then if something was wrong with it, I wouldn't be able to pay it. So me and my dad went over and looked at this thing. It was like 45 minutes away from my house. We went over and looked at it. I test drove it, and I was like, yeah. As soon as it cranked up and I heard the sound of this engine, I was like, yeah, I kind of want that. So I test drove it, and it was great. It was a little heavy. I was a little bit nervous at first, but I'm not really nervous anymore. But I was like, yeah, that's the perfect motorcycle for me. And whoa. And when I got over there, I don't know if you can tell in the video, but the rear left blinker was all taped up. I said, what happened here? Because that was not in the description of it. And she was like, oh yeah, that blinker's broke. She said the case is only cracked, so she taped it up or something. I don't know. She says the blinker back there, it does not work. It will not turn on. And I don't know if it's like the bulb or what, but I ordered some new blinkers, and hopefully I'll install them this week. But I said, well, that's gonna be a lot of money probably for that blinker. She said, well, yeah. And I was just gonna make a crazy offer and work my way back up to 2,000 from that. Like, just make some, like, I was just gonna say something crazy. So I said, how about I give you $1,500 for it? And by the way, it had the title and everything. I'll give you $1,500 for it. She said, she looked at me and she said, well, all right, I'll take it. $1,500 for this, dude. It is I think it's an amazing deal I got on it, even if I do have to replace the blinker. And so far there's only 2 things that I'm probably gonna have to replace. That's leaking pretty bad. But I'm probably gonna need to replace the fork seals, because they leak a little bit, and I know I'm gonna have to replace the blinker. So, I mean, hoping that's not gonna be too much, but I got this for a great deal, so I'm not too worried about it. And that's basically the story of how I got this. Love the sound. So I'm gonna, oh, got into neutral. This baby will roll. It's only 4 gears compared to the Rebel's 5 gears. But look, I'm already going 55, so easy. And I've got plenty more throttle I can give it to go faster. I think I hit 70, 75 right there. I'm not trying to speed though, but this thing can definitely speed. I wasn't really worried about speeding on the Rebel too bad because it took me so long to get up to those. But this just cruises. I mean, it's so great. And when I bought it, it had a windshield on it. But I took the windshield off because honestly, windshields probably help. And it did help, but I don't like it because the windshield was short and I could have adjusted it, but it blew it would blow the wind straight into my head and rattle my face mask, and it gave me a headache. So I took the windshield off. I think it looks so much better without the windshield. This thing is great. And for an 03, it's in decent condition. And I've got some future plans for this. Hopefully I'll bob it out within the next few years. So stay tuned for that. And yes, got a little bit of nicks and dings on it right here, but no major dents, which I'm so glad of. I was tired of looking at the dent on my Rebel. I could have fixed it, but whatever. But this thing is so great. I need to speed up something. And another thing, if at night this feels a little bit brighter than the old Rebel. But I'll be making a lot of videos of this and Rebel comparisons, and pretty much when I bought the Rebel I made a lot of videos about it, and I'm gonna do the same with this. So just stay tuned, and thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you on the next one. If you made it this far in the video, I love you. So return the favor and subscribe. Remember to keep God first in everything you do. I'll see you on the next one.